EastEnders Halfway pushed to the limit as Stuart returns with paedophile bombshell. EastEnders Callum Halfway Highway could hit rock's bottom as his brother Stuart returns to Albert Square. EastEnders Callum Halfway Highway, Tony Clay, is all loved up with Whitney Carter, Shona McGarty, and has finally found his rightful place in Walford. But his bliss won't last for long as his brother Stuart, Ricky Champ, is set to return to the EastEnders cast to flip his life upside down. In last night's episode, viewers saw Linda had called up Stuart to get him over to cheer Mick up. As the two friends caught up over a few drinks, Mick stole Stuart's phone as part of a drunk prank, and soon discovered that Stuart been texting underage girls. But it soon transpires that Stuart is actually a predator hunter and is on a mission to get pedophiles locked up for their heinous crimes. Talking about the return of his on-screen brother, actor Tony revealed how his character will soon reach breaking point. Tony began, "I think a sense of apprehension because Halfway's got a real good thing going on at the moment with the Carters, and with Whitney in particular. He knows his brother can be a bit boisterous and I think he questions as to why he's come back. What's he really doing here? Is it really for Mick or for his own personal gain? I think Halfway's wondering if he's come back to take over again as he usually does, but then on the flip side, I think there's also a side of Halfway that thinks it could be new beginning for him, for both of them." Tony also let loose about whether or not his character will get roped in with Stuart's high-intensity job. "He knows what he does," Tony continued, "but Halfway doesn't know if he wants to get involved. There are two sides to his thoughts. There's a massive part of him that thinks it should be left to the police, but on the other hand he wants to be involved because he wants to prove himself to his brother. Ultimately Halfway doesn't want to jeopardize his situation with Whitney and with the Carters who have almost adopted him, but viewers will see how manipulative Stuart is and how easily Halfway is persuaded to help. Ultimately Halfway doesn't want to jeopardize his situation with Whitney and with the Carters who have almost adopted him, but viewers will see how manipulative Stuart is and how easily Halfway is persuaded to help. It's interesting to see how Halfway gets drawn in by his brother, Mick too, and how he changes them both. The lovable newcomer also revealed that audiences will start to see a completely different side to Halfway as he becomes manipulated by his brother. The more serious side to Halfway will come out and we'll see just how desperate he is to get his brother's validation and respect, added Tony. "We'll see how easily manipulated he is and how he reacts when pushed to the limit by his brother."